Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me for this show. I want to make this a quick one. The title is Will God Save California? I just want to start off by saying that the odds are stacked against California, and no matter the Forbes and Wall Street Journal and other reports that try to paint a rosy picture of California's economy, in not defiance, but just another view of previous reports how Texas and other states are taking a lot of California's companies. That well, they're not taking them. Companies are leaving California, and I started reading about this about 3 years ago. And a lot of companies I could, at the top of my head right now, Toyota left California for Texas, and today there is a report about another company that makes rockets. It's one of those Teledyne Ryan or something like that, but it's one of the defense companies in the Sacramento area left. They're leaving actually, and about 2 years they'll be gone, and about 1,100 jobs will be lost. So the rosy pictures are more or less really just fluffing the way a company will fluff the books. There's people that are fluffing the outlook of California's economy. So it really isn't accurate what they're saying. Companies are still, even regardless of the infrastructure plans that now President Donald Trump wants to do for the United States. I just want to say that the rest of the states, the majority of the states who actually voted for Donald Trump, they really don't take too kindly from a lot of things that our Governor Jerry Brown and our legislature have been doing with sanctuary cities and all kinds of other things in defiance of what the rest of the country wants for our nation. So, lo and behold, we have quite a few rounds of storms hitting the whole state, and now we've got more water than we could shake a stick at. And because of the damage of our own infrastructure that we neglected in our state, we're now asking the federal taxpayers for money to help bail us out, when we had taxes and bonds and all kinds of other things for every reason why we're asking for money now. We had it before, we didn't use it. Instead, we used it towards other things. And people are, our state is desperate, and they're trying not to act like it, but just Google California taxes, Google California businesses leaving California, and just check it out. But I feel very, very disheartened and let down. So I'm asking you to pray for me and pray for my ability to continue what I've been in earnest pursuing for the past year and a half, from October of 2015 when I lost my job of 8 years. I worked there, and it was the first time I've ever had a job in California that I was able to pay the bills. I tried for 7 years in Oregon, and I struggled the whole time, and I had to come back. And so this job lasted about 7 years, and I lost it. My company lost their contract with the client, and they lost several prior to that. And so I was unemployed for a few months. And my son and I tried moving to Virginia, and we had to turn around. We were there for about a month. We visited a ministry, and we came back, and we were literally homeless for a couple of hours, because what I had expected to meet with a director of another ministry in San Diego face to face, he told me point blank that there's no room, and I was devastated. My son told me that he knew that something would happen. He had faith, and I was trying to have faith, but got a hold of a family member, and she allows us to stay at her home for rent. to help pay the bills and everything. And so now I am underemployed, getting about 24 hours a week. And I'm unable to pay my bills on time even now, with dozens of full-time applications out and hardly anybody even calls back. So it really is difficult here. So I see the rest of the nation getting the majority of all the infrastructure projects for their states, and what little California gets, it won't be enough to do any kind of a boost for our economy, and rightly so, because it's just horrible. You reap what you sow, and this state it's my state. I've been here since I was 1 year old. I was born in Hawaii, came here at 1. My dad and his mother are native born in Hawaii, and my dad's dad was a full-blooded Irish American, retired from the U.S. Army. On my mother's side, her mother is a native Californian, and her parents were Spaniard, living in California before California was part of the United States. And then my mom's dad was born in St. Louis to Italian parents. One of his mom was from Genoa, Italy, and his dad was from Sicily. So pretty much either immigrants or natural born, at least in California. My great-grandparents from California. So I feel so let down. I've been struggling all my life, and I'm back with a retail establishment that has just hired me back for the second time. I've been with them since November, 7 months, almost 7 months now. And they actually hired me back at part-time and minimum wage, so that's devastating. But as Zig Ziglar says, if you get a job, you'll suddenly come into money every week or every month or whatever. He says, if you get a job, you'll suddenly come into money. Well, that is the bright lining around the cloud that I'm holding on to. Even though it's underemployed, I suddenly come into money every couple weeks, and the rest is just circumstantial in history. I've always earned an honest living, never did anything, lie, cheating, and stealing, and I'm holding to my morals and my ethics. So please, you guys, pray for me. I don't see myself staying in California long unless something comes up. Thus, the title for this broadcast, Will God Save California? I don't think so. I think that he is going to allow California to reap what they've sown, and rightly so. So, if anybody knows anything that I don't know, go ahead and let me know. And check out my GiveSendGo.com crowdfunding account. I'm still believing that God is going to allow me to be able to be in full-time broadcasting and responding as a Billy Graham Rapid Response Team chaplain for disasters, as I've done several times since 2003, from when I became a chaplain with the ministry there. So you could read about that on my go to GiveSendGo.com. Look up my name, Michael Tobin, and you can just check it out. And all of my broadcasts, most of them, I have information also with links. So will God save California? I hope so. And if anybody knows anything else, just let me know. Thank you for praying. God bless you.